As a training instructor, I like to use various tools and techniques to navigate group dynamics. Because the groups that we train and facilitate are comprised of nuanced individuals, you have to anticipate that people receive and interact in these experiences at varying levels and in varying energies. And so as a facilitator, I like to start with setting the tone and creating a rhythm. And so I set up the trainings to have a space where there's an overview that introduces a conversation, that invites the voices into the conversation, that allows people the autonomy to enter as they feel comfortable and allow for it to be organic and natural for them. And then for those in that space who haven't entered it in those invitations into the conversation, I will enact using opportunities to volunteer them into the space or nudge them into the space. So calling on them to ask them to read various parts of the content or the presentation, or doing ball toss activities where I set the expectation that at random, someone will be called upon, right, to answer for different answers or to participate in different ways.
Some ways that I navigate group dynamics is I usually start my group dynamics with my groups in general with acuerdos. So they're not rules, but we're all going to agree that if we're going to be in this learning space together, we're going to agree to these acuerdos. And so I have the students actually come up with the acuerdos, right? And a lot of it is being respectful, being on time, turning off your phone, being present, being mindful of taking up space, right? So anywhere I go, like those are things that I always want to establish from the beginning. So when students are not demonstrating or following acuerdos, it's a reminder, and I'll do a sticky pad too, so they're always visible. And it's like, all right, folks, let's go back to our acuerdos, right? So it's a gentle reminder that these are agreements that we all want for this classroom environment. So that's the buy-in, right? They have to have buy-in, and this is how we want the classroom or the learning space to look like. So that has been a very effective tool for me.